Phillies.
There have been so many horrible first pitches. I'm not afraid of getting booed. I think it's cool throwing out the first ball for the Phillies game. It's really neat because, like, I'm not a great baseball player. The last time I played, I was probably 12 or 13, and I wasn't good, right? That's why you stop at 12 or 13. It's because you're not good. I was really intimidated. There are probably guys on this team who weren't born the last time I swung a baseball bat. Got any tips for me? I haven't swung a bat. Swing hard. Swing as hard as I can. Yeah. I hit some balls. I didn't miss everyone. In batting practice today, I really impressed people. And they're like, this guy has the potential to be a great designated hitter. I got to do some batting practice. I saw that. Yeah. Ryan Howard is fantastic. He's been with the Phillies for 12 years, and their lives are very similar to our lives in the sense of they're on the road all the time.
We're every day.
Yeah.
Every day. Like this month, we get 2 days off this month.
Oh my God. How are you? Brian, nice to meet you, man. Cameron Rupp would be perfect for WWE. He could step in the ring tomorrow, for sure. I kind of wanted to be near the plate with like a really fast pitch.
As long as you get it in this vicinity.
In the vicinity, yeah. But the real pressure is this. The Miz and I don't really like each other.
Coward, I wrestle like a coward. Well, why don't you quit?
And if you look at best celebrity pitches, he's one of them. So I'm aiming to be one of the best celebrity first pitches. It's super cool. I'm really happy I didn't tank it. I was happy Tommy Joseph got the ball. Just fantastic. What an incredible experience.
Brian showing Miz no mercy when it comes to celeb pitching. The SmackDown general manager should have no problem making that top 10 list now, right? But with SmackDown's pay-per-view still 2 weeks away, Raw's Clash of Champions is set to knock it out of the park this Sunday. And in the main event, the WWE Universal Champion looks to turn Clash of Champions into the Kevin Owens show. But Seth Rollins is ready and willing to do whatever it takes to reclaim the former glory. Who walks out as WWE Universal Champion? Clash of Champions goes down live this Sunday night, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, only on WWE Network. And Nia Jax, the most intimidating superstar in the women's division, clashes with the most unpredictable Alicia Fox. The last encounter ended abruptly, Jax sending Alicia through the ringside barricade. Now Alicia's out for some serious payback. Will she find it? We'll find out on the Clash of Champions kickoff live 1 hour before the big show at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific, only on WWE Network. Well, you know, my friends, Clash of Champions is set to be a showdown of colossal proportions with every Raw title on the line. I cannot wait to see who walks away with the gold, but wait, we shall, because, my friends, we are fresh out of time. We'll see you next week, right here on This Week in WWE.
World's best chicken sandwich, huh? Didn't expect this! Here we go! Clothesline! Look at this! Big elbow drop!
Talk about that incredible athleticism. Look at this.
Oh, and there's a super kick!
Oh!
Oh, wow! KFC's new Chicken Little is made with a hand-breaded tender on a sesame seed bun. It's finger little good. It all starts with a kick. Mountain Dew Kickstart presents the WWE Clash of Champions Kickoff Show.
WWE Universe, this is the very first Raw exclusive pay-per-view. We've invaded the home of the Indiana Pacers at Bankers Life Fieldhouse, and we have sold out every seat in the building. Tonight, it's all about the Clash of Champions as we get you set for every single Red Brand Championship to be defended tonight. We've got all the biggest superstars, and they're colliding right here on the WWE Network. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Clash of Champions Kickoff Show. I'm your host, Renee Young. Joining me tonight on the panel, please welcome WWE Hall of Famer Lita.
What's up? Excited for this first Raw exclusive. You guys get social with us. Use your hashtag WWE Clash.
We've also got WWE Hall of Famer Booker T.
Hey guys, this is Night of Champions, and the name says it all. All the titles will be on the line tonight. It's going to be awesome.
We've also got WWE Hall of Famer Jerry the King Lawler.
I am so excited to see how this Raw exclusive pay-per-view turns out because there's a lot of pressure. The bar has been set very high by SmackDown Live.
All right, how are you
Backlash.
feeling here tonight? This is the very first Raw brand exclusive pay-per-view. I mean, we're all here getting set. How you feeling tonight?
It was a big party. We were out on the streets last night. I saw people getting
Wait a minute.
ready.
On the street.
Well, we found out
What
last
y'all
night.
doing on the street?
We went to karaoke and we did
said
Prince, and
they're not a
everyone hated
fan
it.
of Prince in this town.
I loved it. We tried to put on a show.
They told me that they told me that after you performed, they changed the name to Scarioke. Is that true?
We were trying to change the game. I mean, we couldn't bring the show, but we know that everybody here tonight for Clash of
They can
Champions
make up for what we were not able
our
to do.
shortcomings, most definitely. All right, well, we're right here on the kickoff show. As per usual, we like to stay social with everything here at WWE. So we're going to take things on backstage to the social media lounge and our own Tom.
Hey, I saw Tom earlier. He had what's called a bowl cut. 3-year-olds do it. A bowl cut. Just a bowl on the head. Just cut around. Check him out.
Thank you, Brooke. It is what it is. Welcome into the social media lounge. I'm Tom Phillips, and this is the Clash of Champions kickoff show. Don't forget, throughout the evening on social media, use the hashtag WWE Clash when talking about all things Clash of Champions. Now, a little bit later on, one of the great matches here tonight, Chris Jericho will be going one-on-one with Sami Zayn. I'm fortunate enough that Sami Zayn will be joining us right here in the social media lounge for an exclusive live Q&A that you can get involved in. All you gotta do, go on social media, use the hashtag AskSammy, and send in your questions, and Sammy might answer them live here on the Clash of Champions kickoff show. So we're going to see Chris Jericho versus Sami Zayn a little bit later on tonight here live in Indianapolis. But don't forget, the only way to see all the action of Clash of Champions is only on the WWE Network, and there's still time to sign up. Go to WWENetwork.com, sign up, and start your free month right now to catch Clash of Champions. Now, Renee, it's not just about scores to settle here tonight. Every Raw title will be defended here at Clash of Champions.
You are right, Tom, because tonight Roman Reigns will meet a familiar foe in Rusev with the United States Championship in the balance. We could see a new title on the Powerhouse, a title that Reigns has never held in WWE, but he's got to go through a brute with a lot of pent-up anger towards him after he disrespected the U.S. champ's brand new bride.
But it's time for a celebration of love.
I am Ruse's princess.
And she's all mine. Look at this, sympathetic Americans. Because you're just jealous American dicks. I figured I'd come out here and I'd bless you guys with a toast. What do you say? I don't need your stupid toast. I'm a little disappointed. I was expecting so much more out of you, Rusev. Just like Lana was expecting more on your wedding night.
No, and Rusev had had enough.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh my God! There's Princess Lana for you.
Roman Reigns just ruined a beautiful thing of
Every time I hear his little name, I just want to grab his head and run his right into the ground.
Oh, Joe! Rusev! Match hasn't even gotten underway, and Rusev immediately attacking Roman Reigns. Now Rusev tossed into the timekeeper's area by Reigns. I don't think I've ever seen Reigns this incensed. Owens and Reigns. Reigns wins. Owens defends his title to Clash of Champions in a triple threat match against Reigns and Rollins. Roman's starting to feel it. Roman realizes momentum has shifted his way. Oh my God! Rusev! Superman punch! Pop-up powerbomb! Reigns having an opportunity stripped away from him for the WWE Universal Championship. Locking in the accolade.
I am the greatest United States champion, and I will crush Roman Reigns into dust.
All right, Book, how long are you going to let this kind of simmer? I mean, someone disrespects your wife like that in front of a sold-out house. I mean, how do you keep that going?
Look here, you don't mess with a man's woman. Trust me. My queen Charmel, she's sitting at home right there. Anybody mess with Charmel, they got hell to pay. But I'm gonna tell you, Roman Reigns, this is something he's gonna have to deal with for many, many weeks to come, maybe years, because here in the WWE, only the strong survive. Rusev went out there to make a point with Roman Reigns right there, as well as just go back a few weeks. Triple H coming out in that fatal four-way, put something on Seth Rollins, as well as boom, Roman Reigns to lead to a new champion, Universal Champion, and Kevin Owens. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's gonna be like this. It's gonna be like this for a long time. Let me tell Roman Reigns something personally. Roman, this is a growing point. You're gonna have to feel a whole lot more. You're gonna have to go through this struggle, but trust me, just like last week when you won that cage match, you can do it, son. Just keep trying.
Do you think that this could be the perfect stepping stone for Roman Reigns? Maybe exactly what he needs. I mean, he's been put in those big picture situations, did not get that opportunity tonight, but now having an opportunity at the United States Championship, could that be exactly what he needs to kind of get back on track?
Well, I think Roman Reigns is putting himself in situations. I just think he's putting himself in the wrong situation. Just like Booker said. I mean, you don't talk about a man's wife. You don't talk about their wedding night. I mean, then the day you get married. I know. I did that 3 times. So it's not something you take lightly. Now, here's what that is something that Rusev and Lana will never forget. And
Roman has picked this spot, though.
Well,
you don't think?
yeah, I'm sure he has, but I'm just saying he's picking the wrong spot. I would stay as far away from Rusev, and I would say nice things to Rusev from now on if I was Roman Reigns. I mean, just think of the toll that the beatings that Rusev has put on Roman Reigns in the last few days. He and Kevin Owens. That's got to affect Roman Reigns tonight. He needs to stay out of that kind of situation.
These two have been attacking each other for the last couple weeks, but tonight, once the bell actually rings, what's going to happen? Who's going to walk out the United States champion?
I mean, I do think Roman has put himself in this situation and is looking exactly what Book said, to use this as his stepping stone to get back on track. We've seen a different side of Roman, so we've seen some vulnerability in him not being able to just tear through everybody, and I think tonight should be Roman's night to prove himself to all of us and himself again.
King on the record?
Well, it should be Roman's night, but I don't think it will be. Did you see the way the lovely Lana kissed the bicep of Rusev? What kind of motivation is that? I'm telling you, Rusev is on a mission, and it is to destroy Roman Reigns. Rusev will win.
I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. Winning the championship, it does something. It will give you that cloak of invincibility. But I'm going to tell you, when you lose it, I'm going to tell you, that cloak is lost, man. We don't know exactly what Roman Reigns is going through in his head right now.
Well, we're we're going to get to all of that with the United States Championship matchup later tonight on Clash of Champions. But right here on the kickoff show, we're going to get our first bit of action right here on the kickoff show. And it follows anything that we've seen on Monday Night Raw recently. You are not going to want to miss Nia Jax Unleash on Alicia Fox tonight. And also still to come here, the Raw Women's Championship matchup is a triple threat amongst 3 of the 4 horsewomen when Charlotte takes on Sasha and Bayley. We've got that coming up next.
What the? Wait a minute! What's going on? A pedigree to Rollins. Triple H has handed the Universal Championship to Kevin Owens. This is the Kevin Owens Show, haven't you heard? I will be the one to burn it to the ground. The WWE Pay-Per-View Clash of Champions has its marquee match.
Please welcome my guest, Sasha Banks. Sasha, what emotions are you feeling heading into tonight's triple threat match for the Raw Women's title?
Emotions? You want to talk about emotions? I've been waiting for over a month to get my payback on Charlotte after she tried to injure me. Not only try to injure me, but try to end my career at SummerSlam. So tonight, payback is going to punch Charlotte straight in the face. And yes, I know tonight's a big night for Bayley, but this isn't about Bayley. Tonight's about the boss. And tonight is the night that I get too excited. That tonight I become a 2-time WWE Women's Champion. So let's talk about, what do you want? Excuse us. You want to talk about emotions? The most relevant emotion you should be feeling tonight is fear. Really? Yeah. Yeah? Fear that Charlotte is going to finish what she started at SummerSlam and put you back on that little injury list forever. That'd be so great. Did your best friend Charlotte tell you to say that? That best friend that slapped you after I hit you in the big statement? Wait, no. That best friend that makes you carry her bags every single week. Let's get one thing straight. Stick your nose in my business tonight, and it's not going to be me on the injured list. It's going to be you.
Sasha's coming out.
I love Dana's expression, like, what? What did I do? She always plays that way, but she knows exactly what she does.
Absolutely. I think that she's very calculated. She's more calculated, I think, than anyone I would actually imagine that
For
Dana
sure.
Brooke is for that. But tonight it is all about the triple threat between 3 women who know each other in and out. These women fought together, changed the game in the women's division, but now only one of them can stand alone at the top as the WWE Women's Champion when Charlotte puts it all on the line against former champion Sasha Banks and the new sweetheart of WWE, Bayley.
SummerSlam. I exposed Sasha for what she really is. All flash and no cash.
Sasha's in deep trouble here. Oh my God! Sasha might be injured.
Sasha's back injury proved that she can't have what it takes to carry this women's division.
Sasha launched into the corner again. Desperately trying to fight to stay in. Sasha hanging on with everything she has. Charlotte trying to reverse this. Shoulders down, shoulders down, shoulders down. Charlotte got her.
There's no one left that's worthy. The Queen has reclaimed her throne.
Hold on, Charlotte. Because Stephanie McMahon and I have signed the hottest free agent of the new era. May I present to you? It's Bayley! Who's the heart of the NXT Women's Division, and now she's joining us on Raw.
I've been waiting for this moment my entire life.
And here it comes, and Bayley planning Dana. Here's the cover. What a debut for Bayley tonight. Impressive debut Sasha Banks against Bayley and Dana Brooke, a triple threat match. Look at Bayley to Bayley. Bayley to Bayley. Is Bayley going to Clash of Champions? Now Sasha breaking things up. Stacking up Bayley. And Sasha pins Bayley.
Look, all four shoulders were down. 1, 2, 3. Did you see that?
It's a double pin. Sasha is not the number one contender. There is no number one contender.
You won't have one opponent on Sunday at Clash of Champions. You're going to have two. That's right. It's going to be Charlotte.
I am the greatest female athlete in the world.
Against Sasha Banks.
You're looking at the woman who's going to take that title back at Clash of Champions.
Against Bayley.
No doubt in my mind, this is where I need to be. This is where I want to be. This is where I belong.
In a triple threat match for the Raw Women's Championship.
Look, you got a little something up your sleeve.
We're here.
Yeah.
God, this is it. My shucky ducky quack quack moment of the night. There it is. I'll tell you. And I say that, guys, because this truly is a heated conversation we got to talk about right here. Putting the champion Charlotte in a triple threat match where she can lose the title without even being in the ring. That's a disadvantage. But let me tell you something. If anybody can go out there and pull it off, it's Charlotte. I tell you something about Charlotte. She is graceful. She has everything it is to be a great champion. I'm talking about a champion that's going to go down in history. Go back to SummerSlam when she went out there and beat Sasha Banks. I'm going to tell you, and she did it in grand fashion. Guys, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that Charlotte take nothing away from Sasha. Charlotte is truly perhaps the most dominant female champion of the modern era.
All right, so how does Bayley affect this whole situation? I mean, we've seen Charlotte, we've seen Sasha, we've been able to see Bayley on Monday Night Raw, but how's she going to affect this match directly?
You know, Bayley is a wild card because you also have to feel, you know, everybody competition. When you're in there, everybody wants that title, but there's the friendship with Sasha and Bayley. Bayley beat Charlotte on Raw, but Charlotte, going back to WrestleMania, came out, was able to hold on to that title in a triple threat going back to WrestleMania. I think she can do it again tonight.
Now, what about the question mark that is Sasha's back during all of this? I mean, she's been
Exactly.
injured
There you go.
leading into
You know, we hear all of this tough talk from Sasha Banks. So it's all cocky and arrogant and what all she's going to do to Charlotte. That's about as sincere as her hair color. Because to tell you the truth, she is scared of Charlotte. And if she's not, she's an idiot. Because Charlotte has hurt her. She has hurt her back. She has injured her back. And not just hurt. I mean, she's injured her. And that has got to be in the back of Sasha's mind. And believe me, that'll come into play here tonight.
All right, I want
And one thing about the hugger,
Whoa, okay.
Bayley,
Hold on, Renee.
yeah,
Hold on.
the hugger will not be hugging the women's title tonight.
All right, I want to get you guys' predictions. Who's going to be the Raw WWE Women's Champion?
I feel like we all just went unanimous on
Yeah.
this thing.
Like I say, the most dominant female champion of the modern era.
Can I tell you though, something I love is being proved wrong. Let's see if Bayley or Sasha can pull it off tonight.
Well, stick with us because still to come here on the Kickoff Show, we're going to be breaking down Sheamus and Cesaro. It is the best of 7 series between these two. They are tied at 3 apiece. We're going to break it down next.
Tonight,
Boys are back in town for the first time.
whether you're looking for quality time with family and friends,
Why are you raising your voice? Because you pissing me off. So there's a difference between like giggling and then like, you know. God,
some deep conversation,
ugh.
or a little peace and quiet, we've got you covered. It's an all-new episode of WWE Ride Along, tonight immediately following Clash of Champions, only on WWE Network.
And a special thanks to Young Guns for Bulletproof, the official theme song of WWE Clash of Champions. It's off the album Echoes
Sheamus really started to show his dominance. I mean, when he backdropped Cesaro into that steel ring post and then put him in the cloverleaf, I thought it was going to be a clean sweep.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, match 3 still suffering from that backdrop into the ring post. Just could not overcome the pain. And another big win for Sheamus. But I'm gonna tell you, match 4 should have been set and match for Sheamus. But I'm gonna tell you, Cesaro overcame the pain, overcame the odds, and went on to win his first match of the best of 7.
And then when we take it to match 5, Cesaro continuing that momentum, going for him. Sheamus having a little bit of trouble because Cesaro using that foot on the rope to get the win.
Yeah, and by the time match 6 rolled around, Cesaro had his foot firmly on the metal. The momentum was in his corner when he uppercut Sheamus and put him in the neutralizer. Man, now it's all tied up.
It's almost up.
Please welcome our guest.
Sasha Banks, I'm gonna tell you, and she did it in grand fashion. Guys, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that Charlotte take nothing away from Sasha. Charlotte is truly perhaps the most dominant female champion of the modern era.
All right, so how does Bailey affect this whole situation? I mean, we've seen Charlotte, we've seen Sasha, we've been able to see Bailey on Monday Night Raw, but how's she going to affect this match directly?
You know, Bailey is a wild card because you also have to feel, everybody competition. When you're in there, everybody wants that title, but there's the friendship with Sasha and Bailey. Bailey beat Charlotte on Raw, but Charlotte, going back to WrestleMania, came out, was able to hold on to that title in a triple threat going back to WrestleMania. I think she can do it again tonight.
Now, what about the question mark that is Sasha's back during all of this? I mean, she's been
Exactly.
injured
There you go.
leading into
You know, we hear
this.
all of this tough talk from Sasha Banks, so all cocky and arrogant and what all she's going to do to Charlotte. That's about as sincere as her hair color. Because to tell you the truth, she is scared of Charlotte. And if she's not, she's an idiot. Because Charlotte has hurt her. She has hurt her back. She has injured her back. And not
This is only a little setback. Tonight, I will walk out the winner in this best of 7 series, and I'll be the one to get my championship opportunity. Because of this way, there is no one more physically dominant than me. And these people can call me stupid. They can say whatever the hell they want to do. But the fact of the matter is, there is nobody tougher than me, no one braver than me, no one stronger than me. And tonight, I will prove that and go on to become.
You've been in my face 5 many times,
I
dog.
know, what you saying?
Hey, listen, Sheamus, that was a thing of beauty when you backdropped Cesaro into that metal ring post, and his back was definitely injured. Do you think that may come into play again tonight in this big match?
I'm not going to say it. I'm going to sit here and lie and say, I'm not aware of Cesaro's back. I'm not aware of Cesaro's shoulder and how weak they are. If I see an opportunity, I'll capitalize on it. And, that move itself was really set the wheel in motion. And if that gives me an advantage, just like Cesaro used the ropes as an advantage for him, I'll take it.
The series has been so physical. You guys have raised the bar for each other, but tonight is your night. You raise both of yourselves, now you have to raise yourself that much more. So we're going to see another championship title run from Neil.
Absolutely. We had this conversation after the draft where I said that I was, maybe the onus was on me, the fact that I'd fallen down that ladder, that I was the very last draft pick on SmackDown that night. And I had to look myself in the mirror and wonder where it got wrong, how did I become complacent. Surrounded myself with a group where at the peak of my career and every title I've won, I've always been on my own. Tonight, there are no excuses. I'm not going to be looking for excuses. Yeah, a bit of a slip up there, 3-3. You know what? Happens to everybody. But ultimately, tonight, I will walk out the decisive winner in the best of 7 series. It's not going to be pretty. You've seen it over the last 6 matches. It's been hard hitting, uppercuts, bro kicks, neutralizers, knocking that.
Oh, yeah, give me some of that.
Tonight, no difference. But tonight I will win. And tonight, I will take that bleed, twist Mrs. head off, and kick it into that row over there, whatever number it is, Z or D or E, whatever it is, and I'll walk out the next. Well, let's see what Mick Foley has in store for me, but I want to be the next Universal Champion.
I like it.
Well, Sheamus, thank you so much for coming out here and joining us. Best of luck to you tonight in number 7.
She really doesn't mean that. She didn't want you to win.
It's okay.
I wasn't coming at him.
It's okay. I got lead in the corner here. You know, the gingers combined.
All right.
We know what's going on.
Well,
I like
best
the
of luck to
cool-headed.
you tonight.
Hey.
All right, so it was last week on Monday Night Raw that we were introduced to the new era of the Cruiserweight division. It was 10 weeks of dynamic competition, 32 hopefuls, but we can only be crowned one new Cruiserweight champion.
The powers that be scoured the globe, found 32 of the best cruiserweights on the planet from 16 countries. Now, TJ Perkins will meet Mexico's Grand Metalik. The winner will walk into Monday Night Raw as the cruiserweight champion. The energy at Full Sail Live could power Times Square. Oh, count again to the knee bar! The knee bar! Ah! TJ Perkins has done it! A journey that started at 13, 18 years later culminates with the biggest win of TJ Perkins' career!
This is bigger than me. This is not one person. This is 32 people. Every single one of them. When you look back in history, the CWC is going to be something that sets the tone for future generations.
All right, how well does TJ Perkins represent this brand new division here in WWE, the Cruiserweight?
What a moment. TJ Perkins wasn't picked ever to win this competition, and he made it, which just kind of is quintessential. The Cruiserweights, they're the underdogs, but they shouldn't be, you know? They've gotten so much attention, so I love that TJ Perkins is walking in the face of the new Cruiserweights.
Well, you know, it was actually last week on Monday Night Raw that Stephanie McMahon had to set up the fatal four-way match to find the very first challenger for the Cruiserweight Championship.
Whoa, look at this. Cedric
Cedric
Alexander.
Alexander.
Yeah, whoa. Man, oh man.
Talk about a kid with a lot of talent right there, but just got caught in a bad place at the wrong
Not
time.
getting out of that.
Ow. Man.
Brian Kendrick goes to the Clash of Champions.
These are two superstars known around the world for their in-ring ability, and they clash when the current champ TJ Perkins meets Brian Kendrick with the newly minted Cruiserweight Championship up for grabs. Lita, you started to get into it, but how badass is this division looking already?
Yeah, I mean, I love that now. If you didn't see it on the network, go to the network, watch the entire tournament. It's amazing. But an entire new audience gets to be exposed to the Cruiserweights. And what a match to start with TJ Perkins and Brian Kendrick.
How huge was it for Raw to bring the Cruiserweight division into WWE?
It was huge. I mean, Raw actually it got full of coup on this one right here. I'm gonna tell you, Monday Night Raw now has a marquee match every Monday night. People are gonna flock to see the Cruiserweight division. I'm gonna tell you, the world right now is watching, Grand Metalik. They're watching TJ Parker as well as the rest of those cruiserweights. And the thing is, I remember, back in WCW what the Cruiserweights meant to that company. Of course, they didn't get a chance to have their own platform like they have here. Now these guys have their own platform, and it's gonna, you know what? It's about to blow up.
I have to go on record right now saying that TJ Perkins' intro, his entrance, is my new favorite entrance in WWE. It's
Well,
amazing.
TJ Perkins, I mean, we all talking about him, and he has been very, very impressive. But, he could turn out to be a flash in the pan because let's not underestimate
Yeah,
Brian
16-year
Kendrick.
flash in the pan, right?
Well,
Let's
I'm
see
just
about that.
talking about, hey, if it didn't happen in the WWE, it didn't happen. So he's here, he's new, but Brian Kendrick is not. I mean, this is a young man that has a lot of experience.
Yeah.
Former WWE Tag Team Champion. I mean, this guy is going to come in here with a chip on his
Hey,
shoulder.
Muhammad Ali was young too at one time. He shocked the world. He shook up the world in '64 and talked no more. Now take it on.
Well, we're going to see who the Cruiserweight Champion is at the end of Clash of Champions tonight. But stick with us. still to come. Sami Zayn will be here in the social media lounge hanging out with Tom Phillips. Use the hashtag AskSammy. We've got a live Q&A coming up with him tonight. It's all here on the WWE Network. We get set for Clash of Champions.
That man has done nothing to deserve my title. Then accept my challenge. At Clash of Champions, you will get your hands on Rusev, the United States Championship.
We are on the clock here in Indianapolis as Clash of Champions is about to be taking over the WWE Network. And the WWE Clash of Champions kickoff show is presented by Mountain Dew Kickstart. 3 awesome things combined. Dew, juice, caffeine. Now in tasty new flavors like Midnight Grape. All right, we got to take you guys back to just 2 weeks ago on Monday Night Raw. Chris Jericho is, of course, hosting the highlight reel. Had on Sami Zayn and one handheld on him.
Do you realize that one of the reasons Kevin and I traveled the world to get here the way we did was because of you? You're the first ever undisputed champion, but now you've been relegated to being nothing more than Kevin Owens' bitch. You know what's funny? Before we came out here, I got a text from Kevin Owens. You want to know what he said? I'll show you.
I bet that text had a lot of emojis in it.
Chris
Jericho right there that I know, guys. Ooh, man.
Well, here these two will collide. The former best friend of Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, will face Owens' new BFF, Chris Jericho. It is all about to go down here on Clash of Champions. All right, let's talk about the jealousy here. I don't think it's like the jealousy that Sami Zayn still has towards Kevin Owens. What the deal is with
Oh, you
Kevin
admit
and Chris Jericho?
there's jealousy there?
Of course.
Okay, good. No,
Yeah, of
that's the
course.
whole story in a nutshell right there.
But I mean, how does that all culminate here tonight? I mean, we're going to see Jericho and Sami Zayn, but where do they go from here? And who's going to still be friends with Kevin Owens by the end of
Don't
this?
nobody care about who's going to be friends
Right.
at the end of the night. As far as I'm concerned, I mean, these guys, Owens, Zayn, these guys are good friends. It goes back to NXT as well as before that when these guys were traveling the world together. I mean, it came to what it is. I mean, me and my brother, we got into fights, we got into arguments. Sometimes,
But it's different when you're blood.
and it's true. It's exactly my point. Sometimes we wasn't on the same page, but we was brothers. These guys aren't brothers. Sometimes you got to go out there and make your own meat, your own food. Put your own food on the table. You can't wait on a friend to go out there and do it for you.
All right, well, we're going to take things on backstage to Sami Zayn. He is in the social media lounge with Tom Phillips, getting ready for our live Q&A. Let's see what we've got on deck.
Thank you so much, guys, and welcome back into the social media lounge. My guest, the man who faces Chris Jericho tonight, Sami Zayn. Sami,
Tom, thank you for having me.
welcome back into the social media lounge. You've got a huge match tonight, first Raw exclusive pay-per-view, Clash of Champions. You want to get to some questions here? Hashtag Ask Sami.
Please.
Beautiful. All right, right off the bat, this one from Chris. Highlight of your career so far?
I've been pretty fortunate. Had a long, healthy career filled with great moments. Off the top of my head, I guess the first thing that comes to mind is winning the NXT Championship. That really meant a lot to me, just personally and professionally. Being a part of WrestleMania this past year was incredible. And most recently, I'd have to say beating Kevin Owens at Battleground, probably the most satisfying win of my career. So it's all been pretty great. But I guess I'd have to say that the true highlight of my career hasn't even happened yet. And that'll be when I eventually do win the WWE Universal Championship. If I could beat Kevin for it, that would just make it twice as good.
Little icing on the cake there. Let's get to another question here from the fans. How does it feel to hear the fans sing your theme song?
I think that's so cool because my entire career, one way or another, songs have somehow followed me.
Catchy.
Yeah, for maybe the first 11 or 12 years of my career, that ole, 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 that followed me everywhere. And now, my current theme song, the fans sing that as well. I just think it's so cool. I heard this expression once when I was a kid about it's always good to have a song stuck in your head. And I've kind of lived by that. I'm a very musical person myself, so I think it's very cool that I I could somehow be that song that's stuck in people's head, I think that's really cool. So I love it. Yeah, I love it too. I really appreciate it.
You got time for one more question? Of course. Beautiful. All right. What are your plans for your match with Jericho, and are you ready for the gift of Jericho?
Well, look, the best gift Chris Jericho can give me is just to give me a piece of the old Chris Jericho. You know, the Chris Jericho that was once the best in the world at what he does. The Chris Jericho that was a 6-time world champion. The Chris Jericho that I grew up looking up to and modeling my career after. But you know what? I already made a call to get that Chris Jericho, and what did I get? I got a cell phone smashed on my head. I got sucker punched. So you know what? Tonight I think I'll just have to settle for mediocre.
Sammy, best of luck tonight against Chris Jericho. Thank you for being here, and thank you to the WWE Universe for sending in your questions using the hashtag AskSammy. And don't forget, throughout the evening at Clash of Champions, use the hashtag WWE Clash.
What are you guys thinking of Sami Zayn headed into this match tonight?
Well, I'm glad he's a musical person because tonight he's going to be singing his swan song when Chris Jericho gets through with him. And take that stupid hat and give it to Tom Phillips to cover up that pimp smart haircut.
I like the hat, but you're right with Tom's hair. I can't argue with you on that. Lita, who's going to walk out tonight the winner between Jericho and Sami Zayn?
Sami needs this win, but Jericho has been on a roll. I'm going to go Jericho.
Hey, don't underestimate Sami Zayn. These young guys, you better respect them. Jericho can end up with a loss.
While they're looking for respect, we do have all of the titles on the line tonight for Clash of Champions, of course, including the Raw Tag Team Championship. We've got the longest reigning Tag Team Champions, the New Day, taking on Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. How is this one all going to unfold? How evenly matched do you think these teams are?
A lot of experience, and also they're both very tight outside of the ring, which does help your in-ring chemistry. I will say that I know that Carl Anderson is feeling a little bit extra pressure. As I was coming out here, I saw his entire family, as well as this hot Asian wife.
I did see her. She's
very real. It's a
When
real thing.
they started here, when they first started,
Yep.
they got here only by the power of positivity. Those guys are ready for tonight.
Oh, my gosh.
They say ready.
What are you talking
Could
about?
not be more not alike. I mean, Gallows and Anderson, these guys are intense. These guys are physical. These guys are brutes.
doctors, Ken.
And listen, the New Day, they're three clowns. They've turned out to be three clowns. I never liked anybody that had to dress up funny and wear stupid outfits just to get attention. I don't care.
You gotta be kidding me, right?
What?
Tell me you didn't just say that.
What?
You didn't just say that.
I'm just telling you, I'm tired of the New Day. I'm ready for new champions.
Who do you think's going to be Tag Team Champions tonight, Buck?
You know, I gotta go with the champions. I gotta go with the New Day.
And still, Lita?
And you're new.
All right. Well, guys, we're going to get to our first bit of action here tonight on the kickoff show. Nia Jax will be taking on Alicia Fox. Nia Jax being one of the most brutal forces in the women's division. But could Fox be the first superstar to earn a victory over Nia? We're going to find out next.
1 week from Wednesday on E!
After my surgery, I want my family here for 3 months.
The Bellas and their fellas are out of the ring.
We came out here to help you. What do you need us to do?
And into the suburbs.
Are you supposed to shake it?
There goes the neighborhood.
Sometimes you think things are a great idea. Josie, come here. She bit you? Oh my gosh.
Total Bellas. Series premiere 1 week from Wednesday at 8 on E!
And the brand new reality series Total Bellas debuts a week from Wednesday on E! Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Bankers Life Fieldhouse in Indianapolis, Indiana. This is the very first Raw exclusive pay-per-view event, Clash of Champions, our kickoff show. And tonight, part of the pay-per-view, Corey, every title on Raw will be on the line.
Every championship is on the line. The complexion of Monday Night Raw, as we know it tomorrow night, will be completely different.
Yeah, could that complexion change if we have a brand new WWE Universal Champion in Seth Rollins? You guys ready for some action here on the kickoff show? Always.
The following contest is a women's division match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Palm Beach, Florida, Alicia Fox.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, a few weeks ago, Alicia sent a tweet saying how proud she was of her friend who debuted on Raw. That girl was destroyed by Nia Jax. Alicia didn't take too kindly to it. to a match 2 weeks ago on Raw.
Yeah, the destructive dominance on display from Nia Jax, just ragdolling Alicia Fox.
Yeah, this is, Corey, one of the most dominant feats we've ever seen here.
We may have never seen a woman with the power of Nia Jax be absolutely dominant. Look at this.
Alicia Fox had to be held to the locker room area where she was worked on by medical personnel, but Alicia seems focused tonight as she gets set to go one-on-one with Nia Jax.
Her opponent from San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
She is a former model who now makes her living inside the squared circle, destroying people. One of the most dominant women's superstars we've ever seen on Monday Night Raw. And Nia Jax.
Nia Jax is a prime example of someone who walked in here, showed up on Raw, and clearly brought the stability of the women's division.
Yet to take her eyes off Alicia Fox. And WWE Clash of Champions is presented by KFC's Chicken Little. It's an unexpectedly big taste. It's bigger, little good. Guys, do you expect a more competitive showing out of Alicia Fox here tonight with a couple of weeks to prepare? And Alicia comes out of the box with a drop kick.
Fox coming out of the gate strong, but I don't care who you are, how long you've been in this business. After being dominated by another human being like Nia did to Alicia Fox, there's no way Fox is in the right state of mind.
And there's the power of Nia Jax. You saw Fox got Nia down to one knee, but now the dominance takes over. Alicia Fox, though, a former champion. Yeah. Spine first into the turnbuckle and then just dropped to the mat.
I think it's a point of pride for Alicia Fox. She's been here in WWE for almost 10 years, and she doesn't want to be pushed aside without putting up a fight.
Nia Jax with a very interesting Samoan and German background. 6 feet tall from San Diego, California. We approach 15 minutes remaining until WWE Clash of Champions on pay-per-view. The first Raw exclusive pay-per-view since the brand extension draft over the summer. Every championship from Monday Night Raw will be up for grabs tonight.
A nasty landing for Alicia Fox. You can see her tailbone just spiked.
When Nia Jax is around, expect physical trauma. Or you've known Nia for a very long time. She just enjoys hurting people.
She enjoys every moment of it.
Again, trying to get Alicia to tap out here.
Nia's got that half Nelson chin lock applied tightly. Fox, gotta give her credit. Gotta give Alicia Fox credit. She's got guts.
I think she knows what she's getting into. She told me she felt like she got hit by a dump truck the first time she took on Nia Jax.
Well, Nia sent out a tweet earlier today that someone didn't learn last time. To make sure she gets the message tonight. Alicia would respond with, hey, playing nice may be an option tomorrow, but playing crazy is an option always.
Play crazy or go home. Fox ain't going home.
She could be carried out here again if she's not careful. As Nia Jax continues to wear down Alicia Fox.
Now, here's the scary part about Nia. We've seen how dominant she can be here in WWE, but Fox has really gotten under her skin. So not only are you seeing a dominant Nia Jax, you're seeing an angry Nia Jax.
Well, because someone finally stood up to Nia. I don't think Nia took that time. Use Alicia now using her long legs to try to work herself out of this predicament. Again, Nia Jax just swinging Alicia Fox halfway across the ring.
Unbelievable power display by Nia Jax.
It didn't take too kindly to get kicked in the face. Look at the stain on the face of Nia Jax. Alicia again fighting back, and the veteran looking to stay in this matchup. Looking for one mistake for Nia Jax to make, and Nia could be it. Into the turnbuckle, and now Alicia Fox with a forearm to Jax, and Nia now is stunned.
Does Alicia have enough left in the tank to capitalize?
that loss on Alicia, how big this would be for her career if she could. Hold on, but that could be. Hold on. And Alicia takes advantage. Hanging Nia up on the top rope, and now Alicia Fox gonna fly. Going up to the top rope now. Foxy's letting it all out. Lateral press. Jax is down and a kick out at one. Fox needs to stay on Nia. And there's a scissors kick to the back of the neck. Could this be enough to put Jax away? But Alicia Fox trying to shoot the half does. Coach the leg. Nia this time in two. What's key here is we've never seen Nia Jax in a vulnerable position like this before. Two near falls there for Alicia Fox. Oh, she runs into a train. Vulnerability gone. And just like that, Nia Jax has quelled the rally. I don't even think Alicia has enough wherewithal to realize where she's at. She's definitely not going to know where she's at now. Now Nia Jax with Alicia on her shoulders into the Samoan drop. And Nia Jax will continue her dominance tonight at Clash of Champions kickoff. It's going to be tough to beat her, guys.
Yeah, one more win and one more reminder why that woman, Nia Jax, poses a huge danger to the entire women's division.
Let's take a look back at how physical this matchup was. Nia Jax, full head of steam, just squashes Alicia Fox. Look at this, Byron.
Yeah, Fox, I mean, she took a lot of punishment, but she also dished it out. But this just shows you the strength, the power, the utter ability to dismantle her opponent. But Fox, again, would not quit. High cross body. And at one point, we almost thought we could see a miracle.
Well, miracles only happen in movies, Byron. And despite Alicia Fox's effort, Nia Jax was just too much on this night.
I guess you can call that a reality check.
The Samoan drop puts Alicia Fox away. Nia Jax remains undefeated in WWE.
There's a scary woman. Time now to head back up to our all-star panel here for Clash of Champions kickoff, anchored, of course, by Renee Young.
I am happy I am not Alicia Fox right now.
Oh, my God. Can you zoom in and I have some advice for you.
Don't be excited.
Alicia, for the next time you see Nia Jax, run! Run as fast as you can and as far away from her as you can possibly get.
Lena, what kind of an impact do you think Nia Jax is going to have on the rest of the women's division?
I think we knew the impact and the power we were going to see from Nia Jax. She has a long road ahead of her to keep proving herself, but tonight was a great start. I love the courage that Alicia Fox went out there and did. It's the best I've really ever seen her look, and she got killed out there.
Well, the only place you guys are going to get to see more of Clash of Champions unfold, of course, on the WWE Network. Head on over to WWENetwork.com. That's where you subscribe. You're going to sign up. All on there. It takes you less than 2 minutes. I mean, if we haven't convinced you enough already, maybe this will help.
Like, let's just go out and see what happens.
You have me naked in the freezing cold.
What? Is that funny?
That's what starts it off.
Where did you bring me?
I'll go along with you.
Some man!
Get ready for the wildlife.
Are you out of your mind?
That's one pissed off thing.
Hello, Vince. Why are you corrupting my son? The Nature Boy's greatest airport story. Who can say no to that?
We're breaking down everything SmackDown.
Okay, now. Try to push my buttons.
Me? No one talks more smack. You know what? I'm not backing down from anybody.
Huge nipples. Yes. And they were cold.
Tis the season to be jolly.
Nailed it.
Ready for the wildlife.
You're about to find out what we're the best show in sports entertainment. It is the most ominous structure in the history of WWE. Hell in a Cell.
Get ready for the wildlife.
are facts.
It's about proving that you are the best cruiserweight on the planet.
The future is now.
Hit the ball, eh?
I gotta put the
Bird, let's go.
Dad, we had this talk before. I'm going to put you in timeout.
Running wild like it's never ran before.
I ain't through with you, not just by a long shot.
Get ready for the wildlife.
Go to WWENetwork.com now to start your free month.
WWE Universe, we are minutes away from Clash of Champions. It's going to be live on the WWE Network. It is all about to go down here in Indianapolis. And the WWE Clash of Champions kickoff show is presented by Mountain Dew Kickstart. 3 awesome things combined: dew, juice, caffeine, now in tasty new flavors like Midnight Grape. All right, let's get to tonight's main event, the WWE Universal Championship. Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins. This is going to be nasty. How do you think Seth Rollins is going to handle coming into this matchup without having any backing of the Authority and being on the opposite side of it?
Well, I think that Triple H, he sent a message to Seth Rollins. Triple H needs Seth Rollins like Nancy Pelosi needs a Halloween mask. He's through with you, Seth. You're done. You're like LSU showed less smiles today. You're done. So, and as after Kevin Owens beats Seth Rollins tonight, he's really done.
What do you think is Seth Rollins' confidence level coming into tonight's matchup? I mean, just kind of where he's been lately in his career.
This is the first time I think since Seth Rollins has been in the WWE where he's out there on his own. He's got to go out there and perform at a very, very high level. And I think Seth Rollins is focused on going out there and doing a job and going out there, taking the task and pulling it off. It's a big, big night for him. The Clash of Champions, a big night for Monday Night Raw as well. To put himself back in position, just like he did last week. He jumped off the cage. It showed me something
God,
when he did that. It told me that Seth Rollins is willing to go to the end to prove that he is the player here in WWE.
Do you? Oh, go
Oh,
ahead.
no, it's a huge risk. Seth took 6 days before Clash of Champions when he has the opportunity to become the new champion. I think Seth, for the first time, is going in with the right intention.
just make things right and put me exactly where I belong, at the very top. And that is why Monday Night Raw is officially known as the Kevin Owens Show. What do you think you're doing here?
This isn't about you, so shut up. How could you do this to me, Stephanie? After everything we've been through, I put this company, your company, on my back for you, and this is how you repay me.
Where was this passion these past few months, huh? You know that little catchphrase, redesign, rebuild, reclaim. It's more like redesign, rebuild, replaced. Triple H finally saw the light and realized there's someone better, and that's me. It seems to me like the architect has only been designing blueprints for, well, total failure.
Oh! And Seth Rollins! Personally, I have no love for Seth Rollins, but I'm not going to deny the type of talent you are. You'll get your rematch at Clash of Champions. Face to face, you got the guts to tell me why. Throw all away Kevin Owens.
I didn't know what Hunter was going to do. But right now, the way you're speaking to me, I wish that I did. Maybe my husband, who handpicked you, was simply tired of you ruining his reputation. And do I think...
Mark my words. You're going to be on your knees, begging and pleading in a pile of rubble. I will burn it to the ground.
What does it take to get here? When others paused to rest, you charged. When others slept, you trained. When life beat you up, you beat it right back. You have every reason to quit. When others stay down, when it gets too hard, don't stop. Don't wait. Tonight, I've known I deserve this since the moment I stepped foot in this ring. The Kevin Owens Show. championship shall be defended, starting with yours truly. Your WWE World Tag Team Champion! Now, we have been married to these championship titles for a record-setting 399 days, baby! But there are two people that want to take the New Day, take these titles, and break us up like Brangelina. But I wonder, who could these two people be? Gallows and Anderson, that's who. No, you guys don't want Gallows and Anderson to be champions. No, they're not like us. They're not fun. These are the kinds of guys that give out raisins at Halloween. These are the kinds of guys that wear tube socks and flip-flops. And worst of all, these are the guys who fart on completely crowded elevators. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's just vile. But what's even worse than worst of all is the fact that these two guys have never, ever poured themselves a big old bowl of poutine. Bootios. They make sure you ain't booty.
the apron. And Kofi Kingston now looking to slide down, but he can't get the big man Gallows off his feet. Luke Gallows just too big and strong. Oh, Kofi Kingston, that'll do it. Gallows, almost counterproductive. Kofi created a little bit of space, but found himself back in Anderson and Gallows' corner. Look at Kofi pulling himself out to the apron to try to drag himself away from Gallows and Anderson. Great ring presence here for Kofi Kingston, who's got to make a tag to Big E. Anderson will come in, and here comes Big E. Uh-oh. Great throw by Big E, and another belly-to-belly.
let's just go out and see what happens.
You have me naked in the freezing cold. What?
Is that funny?
That's what starts it off.
Where did you bring me?
I'll go along with you.
Get some mud!
Get ready for the wildlife.
Are you out of your mind? That's one pissed off thing.
Hello, Vince. Why are you corrupting my son, the Nature Boy, the greatest airport story? Who can say no to that?
We're breaking down everything. SmackDown.
Okay, now. Try to push my buttons.
Me? No one talks more smack. You know what? I'm not backing down to anybody.
Huge nipples.
Yes, and they were cold.
Nailed it.
You're about to find out what we're the best show in sports entertainment. It is the most ominous structure in the history of WWE. Hell in a Cell. Everything that was old is now new again, brother.
And those are facts.
It's about proving that you are the best cruiserweight on the planet.
Hit the board, eh? Fire, let's go.
Dad, we had this talk before. I'm gonna put you in timeout.
Running wild like it's never ran before.
I ain't through when you're not checked by a long shot.
Get ready for the wildlife.
And tonight on WWE Network, immediately following Clash of Champions, it's a brand new episode of Ride Along where Corey, JBL, and I were stuck in a car for 3 hours with Byron Sachs.
Stuck in a car. It was a pleasant
Stuck in a car.
experience.
It was not pleasant. You guys are going to have to watch and see what happens. Nonetheless, the Cruiserweights are finally on Monday Night Raw. They debuted this past Monday night of the best in the world at 205 pounds and under. And we've got a brand new Cruiserweight champion who was, well, he was won the Cruiserweight Classic to hold the gold. His name is TJ Perkins, and tonight at Clash of Champions, he will defend the title against the man who won a fatal four-way match at Raw last Monday night, Brian Kendrick. It's for the Cruiserweight title at Clash of Champions.
The powers that be scoured the globe, found 32 of the best cruiserweights on the planet from 16 countries. Now, TJ Perkins will meet Mexico's Grand Metalik. The winner will walk into Monday Night Raw as the cruiserweight champion. The energy at Full Sail Live could power Times Square. Oh, counting into the knee bar! The knee bar! And TJ Perkins has done it! A journey that started at 13, 18 years later culminates with the biggest win of TJ Perkins' career!
This is bigger than me. This is not one person. This is 32 people. Every single one of them.
When you look back in history, CWC is going to be something that sets the tone for future generations.
Standing by with the WWE Cruiserweight Champion, TJ Perkins. TJ, you were just moments away from your first title defense against Brian Kendrick. Now, there are some who are speculating that Brian Kendrick is the favorite in this match, even though you won the Cruiserweight Classic and you became WWE Cruiserweight Champion.
Since 1998, man, I've been training just to get to this moment. To be a WWE superstar. Not only am I here, I'm the Cruiserweight champion. was born with the clutch gene, but I got to admit, I'm a little nervous. Brian Kendrick knows what it takes to get to the show. Brian Kendrick has been here before. Brian Kendrick's been a champion before. But confidence is what got me to this point. Confidence got me this title. Confident I'm going to walk out of here cruiserweight champion. Wish me luck.
The following contest is scheduled for
Corey, this is Brian Kendrick's 13th career pay-per-view match. TJ Perkins, first one in WWE. Very key, because you got to wonder if nerves play a factor in the performance of the champion. Take that, look at this. So the knee bar. Perkins going for the knee bar to try to put Kendrick away. And it's how Perkins
that served him so very well, took him all the way to victory in the Cruiserweight Classic tournament. And the thing about TJ Perkins, he can apply that knee bar from almost anywhere.
And he can also fly to Brian Kendrick, taking a page out of Vic Finley's book, tying TJ Perkins up in the apron, and now Kendrick hammering away on Perkins.
What we talked about earlier, the veteran experience of Kendrick coming into play.
TJ Perkins made a mistake, and Kendrick capitalized. And this is what I'm talking about earlier, Corey. Kendrick needs to bring the aggression tonight. Cover on the champion, kick out by TJ.
I talked to Brian Kendrick earlier. He said his time away from WWE, he did everything he could to kill his own ego, to try to make himself a better person. But he said to me, when I put on my ring jacket, I fall back into old habits, and those don't ever go away.
TJ Perkins tells the story of how he was homeless for a time when he was trying to become a sports entertainer. Brian Kendrick got very upset about that and said, hey, half the guys in the locker room are homeless. I was homeless at one point in my career. Here we go. TJ Perkins, though, looking into the Boston Crab, and now he hooks the legs of Kendrick on the arms of
wrist
Kendrick.
hook, pendulum type submission.
And Perkins again.
Jab on him, TJ, into a Muda lock.
And Brian Kendrick trying to make it to the bottom rope here and force the break.
Submission hold made famous by the great Muda, Kaiji Muto. Kendrick's lucky he was close enough to the ropes to break that hold.
Kendrick feeling the effect, however.
Wonder if we can see the nerves here from Perkins, but very composed so far in this matchup.
Now TJ hung up. Kendrick may have tweaked his knee, but Perkins hurt his neck, I believe, as he came over the top rope.
See Kendrick snapping TJ Perkins' neck across the top rope. While he was evading, it kind of had a double effect.
Well, you saw TJ working on the lower body of Brian Kendrick to set him up, of course, for the knee bar. Kendrick working on the neck area to set up TJ for his submission maneuver, the captain's hook. It's got Kendrick to this point. Cover, hook the leg in. TJ Perkins again.
Take a look back. Watch the neck. TJ Perkins snap right across the top rope. Now you can see that straight jacket type submission applied.
And how does TJ Perkins deal with the adversity here? How does Perkins deal with Kendrick? He's in clear control and perfect positioning in the center of the ring.
On a stage this grand, there is no substitute for experience. Brian Kendrick has plenty of experience. TJ Perkins has done it around the world, but not at this level.
TJ Perkins, though, trying for the counter, but Kendrick with a well-placed knee in the midsection. Perkins, though, hanging up. And Brian Kendrick a bit overzealous, and he goes through the second rope, and now TJ Perkins, who refers to himself as a wrestling Yoda.
Calls himself the Phil and Flash. Wants to be a hero to the Filipino culture like Manny Pacquiao.
Well-placed kick to the side of the head, and Brian Kendrick drops him to his knees.
Brian, some very critical recovery time there for TJ Perkins.
Kendrick sends Perkins. TJ hit hard. Back of his neck hit hard. Kendrick covers. It's enough to win the championship, and a kick at it, too.
Kendrick once again going right back to this straight jacket submission.
Yeah, but Perkins not going to allow him to lock it in this time. And Brian Kendrick now. Switching gears.
Boot to the back of the neck of Perkins. That's the aggression that Kendrick needs to have tonight. Continue to attack the target area.
The official right there asking Perkins if he gives up. Brian Kendrick continuing the pressure.
Can you imagine if TJ Perkins lost his Cruiserweight Championship in his first defense, his first ever WWE event?
Can you imagine if Brian Kendrick wins the Cruiserweight Championship tonight? The career renaissance will continue. And Perkins with a mule kick right to the chest of Kendrick.
If Perkins were to lose, it'd be more disastrous than Tom Phillips' attempt at my haircut.
And look at that, TJ Perkins starting to build momentum now. There's the atomic drop followed up by the heel kick. And now Perkins may have Kendrick where he wants him. Perkins thinking. And TJ, look at this! Oh my God! Kendrick over the top rope and both men crashing to the floor. Perkins sacrificing his own body just to take Kendrick out of the picture in this matchup. But how much damage did Perkins do to himself? Look at this. Watch this hurricane rana from TJ as he came off the top rope. Both competitors crashing out to the floor. Watch that Kendrick man. Watch Perkins. Again, the official is continuing his count. I believe he's going to count to 7. Count to 9, actually. And Kendrick does make it back into the ring. Kendrick and Perkins continue with the Cruiserweight Championship up for grabs. Kendrick still walking. Looking for sliced bread. Lands on his feet. Right to the knee. TJ Perkins. Wrecking ball drop kick to the side of the head. Perkins has his Jordans on. Looks like he's about to take flight. Targeted by. Kendrick rolled out of the way. And now looking for the captain's hook. Looking for the captain's hook. Trying to lock it in here. Trying to lock it in. If we can lock it in, we may have a new champion. And TJ Perkins, though, able to roll Kendrick on his back. Oh, he got the knee bar. He's got it locked in. The knee bar on Kendrick. He's trying to make it to the bottom rope. Kendrick looking to reverse it. He does. Great reversal. Kendrick looking for sliced bread, and this time he connects. New champion. Kendrick looking to continue the career renaissance. They take out at 2.5. Perkins is still in this fight. We've seen Kendrick put many opponents away with that very maneuver. Watch the head of TJ Perkins driven into the canvas. I don't know how Perkins kicked out. And Brian Kendrick looking to put Perkins away. And again, he's got Perkins right where he wants him, but Perkins back to his knee, and now he was able to counter. That's what Perkins usually does to set up. Fireman's carry into the kick. Perkins there, he's gonna roll through, he's looking for it. Trap the leg. Perkins has it locked in. Now he's got it. Perkins and Perkins. Kendrick's got a tap.
And still the WWE Cruiserweight Champion, TJ Perkins.
TJ Perkins retains the Cruiserweight title in his first title defense tonight at Clash of Champions. Now Perkins earned this one a highly competitive bout against Brian Kendrick. Let's take a look at how it all went down. That fireman's carry into the kick rocked Brian Kendrick, allowing Perkins just enough time to roll through and apply the knee bar submission. And Brian Kendrick just had no choice but to tap out.
TJ, congratulations on defending the WWE Cruiserweight.
WWE 2K17, the video game.
Yeah, don't forget, if you pre-order now, you get the playable character of Goldberg, and don't forget who's on the cover, the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, but guys, as we all know, there is nothing on the planet Earth quite like a trip to Suplex City.
When you're alone and life is making you lonely, you can always go downtown. When you've got worries, all the noise and but I know downtown. Just listen to the music of the traffic in the city. Linger on the sidewalk where the neon signs are pretty. The neon signs are pretty. How can you lose? The lights are much brighter there. You can't forget all your troubles, forget all your cares. So go down. Waiting for you tonight. You're gonna be alright.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Cesaro. Cesaro, tonight you have an opportunity to complete an astonishing comeback and win your best of 7 series against Sheamus. When you were down 3-0, did you think this was possible?
See, when Mick Foley made this best of 7 series, he wanted to find out who's more physically dominant between me and Sheamus. When I was down 3-0, I realized it's not just about physical dominance. It's not just about the championship opportunity. It's about mental